Hi guys, have you ever thought about birds of Kathmandu? How crows and pigeons seem to be the only bird species that we get to see so often in the city. It might feel random, crows and pigeons everywhere, but this isn't really random. It's actually telling us something important about how our city is changing. In 2024, Bhushal Ghimire, Alt ETAL, conducted a bird survey and observed birds' nestling behavior in the two clusters of Kathmandu Valley. The urban cluster consisting of Kangabu, Ekantakuna and Airport, and greener cluster covering Budailankanta, Godavari and Kokana. They recorded 66 bird species in greener areas, but only about half of that in urban zones. A positive relationship between bird species diversity and tree vicinity was also observed. Stretches with more trees had high bird species richness and abundance, but one species that stood out the most was the crow. They weren't just the top most abundant species. In absence of trees, they built nests on buildings, electric poles. In fact, 93% of urban birds' nests contained materials like colored clothes, wires, metals, and even cigarette butts. Other studies have shown that both vegetation and tree covers are important to drive bird diversity and richness. But in urban area where vegetation is decreasing, trees are becoming more important. The urban area of Kathmandu is projected to grow to 300 kilometers square by 2030. This is almost about 75% increase since the 2000s. That means fewer trees, lesser vegetation, less food, and fewer nesting spaces for many bird species. So the birds that we keep seeing are the ones that can survive with us. But this isn't just about birds' habitat. Urban birds are changing their behavior too. Scientists measures something called flight initiation distance, how close humans can get before birds fly away. In cities, this distance is shortening. Birds are becoming more tolerant of humans. At first, that sounds like a good thing. Closer to human, more food, better survival, right? But constant exposure to humans keeps birds in a state of alertness, which disrupts their reproduction. And for us, closer contact increases risk of zoonotic diseases. Birds are more than just background noise. They are indicators of how healthy our environment really is. Planting trees can help, but it's not just about quantity. The type of trees matter too. Exotic invasive tree species can negatively impact general biodiversity and affect availability of water and food for local birds. So next time you see a crow in Kathmandu, my friends, do ask yourself what happened to the other birds.